A press release from the Castries Constituency Council reads, quote, "Council has been forced to temporarily lay off its workforce," end quote. Employees have received memos that indicate the temporary layoffs will be for a 3-month period effective Friday, May 1st, 2020. Press and Communications Manager at the CCC, Jason Hollandseed, says the council has not been spared from the economic hardship caused by COVID-19. He says the virus has greatly affected the revenues generated by the council.
The impact on our vendors and, tenants of council, those persons who cannot meet the commitment in paying those very same taxes. Yes, we know it is sad, it is distressing, and we need to take into consideration that we all are affected by the impact of COVID-19.
In the press release sent out by the CCC, Hollandseed affirms the sanitation and upkeep of the city will not be compromised. He sympathizes with displaced employees and sought to remind them of the short-term nature of the decision.
The layoffs are temporary measures, and we look forward to resuming as per normal when we get through this extraordinary situation.
Meanwhile, Secretary General of the National Workers' Union, Johann Harewood, says a lengthy meeting was held on 23rd April between the CCC representatives and the NWU. During the sit-down, according to Harewood, the two sides proposed holding tripartite discussions before concrete decisions were made on the matter.
They have basically done a 360 and reversed the agreement that they made with us to have that tripartite meeting with the government so that everything can be presented and put on the table and a way forward would be arrived at.
Harewood says the union started efforts in earnest to engage relevant government officials on the hosting of the tripartite meeting, given the essential nature of the service provided by the CCC workers. However, he says the union has been blindsided by the news of the layoffs.
There are people who are behind the scenes deliberately pushing for that kind of engagement with the government for it not to take place. But from our standpoint, we will do as much as possible. These workers have their commitments. They have been paid late consecutively now for several weeks. They have continued to perform even after getting paid almost a week and a half to 2 weeks late. They didn't make any noise. They have no masks. They don't have gloves. They don't have the proper protective equipment. We wrote to them several weeks ago when the COVID thing was showing its head. Up to now, no response. You understand? And these workers have been, patient enough to continue to do their work during this period. So to lay them off for a period of 12 weeks, something has to be wrong.
The situation has not escaped the attention of Minister for Labour Stephenson King. He says it is currently under review.
The Castries City Council is a creature of government. It's set up by statute, and therefore they cannot do anything away from what government is doing. So in other words, the manner in which government is treating the situation, the Castries City Council should emulate what the government is doing.
The union representatives have expressed resolve to continue agitating on behalf of the workers. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.